Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sane Minds. Now, on the point here with Chris Sleezer, or whatever his name is, he seems to think that half of the country believes Donald Trump is racist. Half! In all caps, right there. Well, I didn't highlight all of it, but there you go. And that's remarkable. Full stop. 49% of people said they believe President Donald Trump to be racist. Well, 47% believe he's not. He had to add in there, I'm sure. A new Quinnipiac University poll, which you know it's always great when it's a university poll, has found that 49% of people believe that Donald Trump is racist. Now let's go ahead and go over to the link here, which I already have pulled up. They list the questions. Go down to question 51. Do you think President Donald Trump is racist, or don't you think so? And then they say yes, no, racist. And they even break it down by Republican or Democrat. And wouldn't you know, the total 49% says that yes, Donald Trump is racist. But if you break it down by Republican or Democrat, 11% says he's racist, which I don't know. I guess those are the number of Trumper Republicans that would believe that. And 86%, a whopping 86% of Democrats believe Trump is racist, which why wouldn't they? With the way the mainstream media talks about him, claims he is like this, I mean, apparently this is just the biggest deal right now, you know? I mean, this guy, he came in early today, or not early, but he came in today, July 4th, to put this out. You know, this is something that he thinks is just we gotta digest, pause and digest. You know, half the country thinks the elected president of the United States harbors racist views, which they can't claim anything racist. I mean, look, even says it in here. Oh, Trump is repeatedly played of racist and xenophobic language and sentiments, from suggesting Mexico sending rapists and criminals, which some of them are rapists and criminals, was exactly what Trump said. And then he assumes some are good people because guess what? We can't go inside of their mind to figure that out, but we can look at their country where they come from and see how that is, and it doesn't seem too good, now does it? And then also how Trump saying that there was on both sides issue to arguing about white supremacists in Charlottesville, which not every single person who's there supporting a white nationalist idea is going to be, first of all, a racist. I mean, you could harbor ideas that you want to have a country which is only of a certain race without saying you want to hurt or put down another race. So I don't think that's racist to do that. That is just, you want to stick to your own kind, which most people generally do. If you look at, you know, neighborhoods or people who they date, who they go to school with, who they choose to spend their time with, is usually the same race that they belong to. And that's especially true when it comes to crime. But so this is a poll that this guy is apparently, you know, he's digging in full on, thinking that this is a huge deal, that half the country, which really 49 to 77%, that's within a margin of error, first of all. And then if we look at, and like I said, only 11% of Republicans even believe that. And these people, I'm sure, went around to a college, or they called people who had numbers that had to do with the college. So these are going to be mostly filled with liberals anyway. This isn't something that I would put too much stake in as a poll. And then it says that they surveyed only 1,000 people. They surveyed 1,000 people. And they're trying to draw conclusions that half of the people, you know, in America believe Donald Trump is a racist. When it even says down there that 50% of voters say the main motive for Trump's immigration policy is a sincere interest in controlling our borders, while only 44% say the main motive of racist beliefs. So that's really a weird, how they came to those percents, I'm not sure, because you have on one hand 44% saying the main motive is racist beliefs, but then you have 49% saying that he's a racist. So some of these people are confused by the questions, or something's going on here where there isn't a consistency to it. But, you know, that's what I would expect from people who are liberal, like most universities are. And then you have people like this guy here, Chris Silesia, who want to race bait and think that it's some type of bombshell that half people think this, when that's all that they've been pushing this whole time. Of course, people who are Democrat and people who don't have a grasp on what's actually happened don't actually look at it for what it is. When they hear, they don't actually listen to Trump's speech. They just listen to what the media has digested from it, which is, oh, he said this racist and that racist, and then they edit clips, or they don't even bring up the speech at all. They just talk about it, even though this is 2018. Everywhere is freaking recorded. The president especially, every time he talks is recorded, but they don't actually air videos of it half the time. They just want to print it out. Oh, he's racist, he said this and that, which they can't find anything that he has said racist. Those are the weakest example. If you were like, oh, this is a bombshell proof. I mean, it only works for Trump. Anyone else, you'd laugh about that. You'd be like, dude, that's not racist. What are you talking about? You didn't even say anything about them as a race. Mexico, first of all, isn't even a race. It's a nationality. So that just wipes that. Oh, he's Mexican. Mexico's sending rapists. I mean, okay, even if he said that, and even if he meant every single Mexican, that still isn't racism, because Hispanic would be the race. Mexican would be the nationality. But I guess liberals, the ones that believe this, don't know what they're talking about, which doesn't surprise me anymore, which is sad. But alright guys, I just want to give you a second video today. I know it's been a long time since I've been on top of my videos. I'm trying to change that now, since things in my life have calmed down a bit. And if you would like some more content and new content, please hit that like button, subscribe. It really helps me out. My channel has... I would assume has been shadow banned. A lot of my views have dropped off. That was part of the reason why I have dropped off myself with making videos, was because of that. I didn't see much of a point, and then there was the whole adpocalypse thing, which didn't affect me really because my views were never there to make money in the first place, but they did make it so that a smaller channel like mine is no longer supported by these ads. Not that most companies would probably support the videos that I put up anyway, even though I try and be respectful. My views are not exactly accepted by them. So, alright guys, I hope everyone has a great 4th of July and spends it with their family, or has spent it with their family. And have a great rest